welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Saturday 23rd, Sunday 24th of November 2018. So, I'm finishing the week with the Morgan Greer Smells Like the 70s Tarot because it smells like the 70s, but also because it's kind of my go-to for the absolute lowdown. And we've had a very interesting week of tarot. There's been this kind of betwixt and between energy. There's been the energy of the false apology. There's been kind of an energy of reckoning going on as I pull the Justice card. Woof. And I don't know, there's something about this particular tarot that can pull all the strings together when you want it to. So that's why we are here today with this. How has your week been? Leave me a comment. Ooh. Let me know. Oof. That one. Those two. Ooh, what is going on there? Okay. Also, check out the pick a card readings if you haven't already. They will be in the description box. I don't know about that one. That feels really, yeah, okay. Ambiguous. There is still threads of some kind of ambiguity running through this. I've got this King of Cups in reverse. This card has come up a couple of times in the week, and when the King of Cups is in reverse, you don't know where you stand with him. He is someone who refuses to be pinned on anything. He's someone who feels tantalizingly close to telling the truth, but never quite does. I'm getting forbidden fruit for some of you. Okay. But then next to it, or he's in between, Justice, which I really like. We had a lot of this coming up last week. Justice is also the sword of truth there. Someone may be forced to kind of come up with the truth here. Down at the bottom, I've got the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Sun in reverse. So there is something unhappy about a situation. And when you get the Sun in reverse as well, you need the light to be shed on something, okay? Let me take a card for that, not that one, this one. I just feel like you're being kept in the dark about, that came up yesterday, Five of Pentacles in reverse, being kept out in the cold. Being kept in the dark about a situation somehow. That came up yesterday too, the Emperor. Divine Masculine, Aries energy. Again, we talked yesterday, this could be a work situation. That is the boss or the CEO card. Regardless of whether or not they choose to tell you what really is going on in this scenario, I feel like it's going to come to fruition anyway. We've got the World card. Do you remember I said that felt a bit ambiguous? It does. This is a full cycle when you get the World card. You've got the 4 fixed signs around it. Something goes full cycle. And then we have that King of Cups in reverse with Justice and the Six of Wands. Victory. There is a win. There is a way through this, and justice wins. Justice prevails somehow. But not without its fair share of confusion, with the Ten of Cups and the Sun in reverse, being kept in the dark about being kept out in the cold. Let's have a Chuck Spezzano healing card on that. Ha ha! How very, very interesting. Neediness, the relationship card. Now, nothing makes us feel more needy than when someone's holding out on the truth. In fact, nothing makes you feel more needy than when someone is breadcrumbing you bits of truth. Because holding out completely on the truth is not, it's not going to engender enough neediness. It's when you have just enough to be hanging on in there. There's that feeling. There's a bit of a manipulative energy about this. Somebody not giving access to an easy truth. But justice forces the hand, and I don't really know how. I don't really know when either, but it will do. I like the energy of that. Then I've got the King of Swords, which I also like the energy of because he's very, very clear and distinct. I like the energy of the King of Swords more than I'm liking the energy of the King of Cups in reverse, who is vague and fuzzy and unsure and changeable. If this is a work thing, King of Swords might be someone who comes in, it's like a union card almost, and cuts through all the nonsense and says, you know, this is the case or that is the case. For others of you, if this is a person, if you're dealing particularly with a masculine, then you will be dealing with needing someone to turn from the King of Cups into the King of Swords and get that sort of truth out, do you know what I mean? And speak their mind. Now, who is the Emperor in this scenario? Who is in charge? The Tower in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. With the Tower in reverse, you may decide against letting this blow up into some kind of a row. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is seeing the bigger picture. You may need to see the bigger picture here. As long as you're not in any kind of state, as long as you're not on the begging side and you're not in the neediness, you don't allow the insecurity that I'm sure this situation must be bringing up to spill over into neediness, you'll be okay with that Knight of Pentacles energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles finally in the upright. There is a portal beyond here, moving into something. Moving into that Capricorn season is what I keep getting. It's an interesting energy, this. I'd be very interested to know. Leave me a comment, okay, how this is playing out for you. Yeah. Brian and Wendy Frood. I get the Sorcerer. And this always, to me, feels like a strange kind of magic. It's not like the overt magician that you get in the tarot. He's kind of hidden in the tree. Sorcerer, I connect there with the Justice and the Six of Wands. There is a sweet and strange justice going on here that we may not know, see or understand yet, but there is a full cycle of something closing out. I like it. And we also get the Fairy of Hope. This is the Fairy of Despair and that is the Fairy of Hope. This situation does look complicated and may well have caused you, with the Sun in reverse, some sadness and despair, but it looks like it kind of, justice prevails. Now, I don't know whether that means you get what you want or you don't get what you want, but justice is not about particularly what somebody wants. Haha, I get it. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. I'm getting you get what you want, but not how you want it. That's interesting. Get what you want, but not how you want it. Yeah, make peace with that. Fall in love with that. Serenity. That's a really interesting reading. Leave me a comment, okay? Do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.